Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. I have a real neat video for you tonight out here in Northeast Georgia. About 1:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning. We have an amplifier I have much respect for the design of these amplifiers. A Messenger M800, 1 driving 8. I think by factory these come with a 1/454 driving 8 MRF 454s. Don't hold me to it, but that is what we are believing at the moment from our research. This, though, has been converted to a 1/454 driving 8 455s, MRF 455s. They are 60 watt transistors instead of 80, so this will do a little less than the M800 normally would do, would be in the smaller transistors for the finals there. But didn't have to do too much to it. A couple of modifications to it. Did a hellacious a lot of cleaning to it, man, because this right here is one of my main homeboys, Mr. Realdeal out there in that hog yard. This is a special one for him here. Little driver. But hey, we won't say no more than that. But so I put extra care to it. I always put extra care to all of them, but I put a little extra special care to this one. Let's just put it that way. Well, let's go ahead and let you see what we'll be powering it with around my little dusty garage shack here. I'll keep reminding everybody I'm working on my final shack, which will be 10 times cleaner than this and organized. I normally just use these little pyramids here, little dusty pyramids for my 2-pill, 3-pill boxes. Maybe test a 4-pill, 1446 or something like that. I'll use this right here for the 4-pill 2879 boxes or whatever. Or I'll use my big 200 amp over there for the bigger ones. Well, I've been kind of needing one for in between, and my buddy Realdeal's got a little gift that's going to be on its way to me here soon. A little thing we're working out on, but I had to pretty quickly construct a little power supply just for this, just to test this out. And the reason why is because he is going to be using this same exact setup. And what he wanted to make sure about was, with this being an AB1 biased amplifier, this does not want volts because of the actual AB biasing circuit. It's designed for a specific amount of volts for the actual current limiting in the AB bias circuit. So he wanted to make sure with using this 100 amp transformer here that the voltage will be brought down at a safe a safe voltage, so he can, because this is going to be, he's got this exact power supply to the T that he'll be running it off of. So and I haven't done many videos on power supplies because I just hadn't had many people come through wanting one. But tell you what, man, we've racked up on some transformers like I've been sharing in the videos. Anybody needing transformers any size, holler at me. And we're going to be spitting out some base boxes and some power supplies here very soon. So you'll be seeing some videos made not sitting on wood boards like this, but in good enclosures. But we got the 100 amp transformer here on the medium tap, 100,000 filter cap, a little overkill, about double half overkill, and got our Mr. Realdeal rectification bulletproof system. Tell you what, man, you can't go wrong rectifying this way. It's bulletproof almost. Kevlar type bulletproof. That thing right there run all day long on that heat sink like that, buddy. So that's what we're going to be using to power it. Okay. We'll be kind of showing back and forth. We're going to be doing a lot of things here because we got a lot going on. So y'all bear with me. Y'all might see me light up a stove in the midst of all this to to calm my nerves with all this electrical RF equipment right here, you know, because one wrong move can cost a lot of money to my pocket. Shit. Especially all these wires, man. Gotta keep everything straight. All right, let's take the top off this booger. All right. Didn't have to do a whole lot to it. A couple of modifications. Had to replace a couple of parts like this 100 ohm right here. A few other small odds and ends. I cleaned the living hell out of this amp. Used a lot of Q-tips on this cotton picker right here, man. Because this is my boy Realdeals now. I gotta put a little extra care on this amplifier right here. So we cleaned it up real nice for him, and you can tell, man, this thing, if I had a picture before, you'd see, good God, this thing had flux all through it, and we got it cleaned up really well. Got it cleaned up really well. Okay. We're having a little problem with the high-low medium switch, and I could have fixed it, to be honest with you. He would have rather had a variable power on here so he can fine-tune this thing exactly where he wants it. So we went ahead and put a brand new Allen Bradley, no cheap stuff, man. Allen Bradley variable with a good 5 watt 100 ohm. I always like to use good high wattage 100 ohms on there going to ground, just in case a user wants to use that variable down so it can soak up that heat real well. And through 3 blue LEDs. He loves them blue LEDs like me. Had to fix one of these chokes right here, sending the bias voltage to the base of these 2 transistors right here. And a couple of other small things, not really worth mentioning, just a couple of things I had to touch up, maybe a couple of cold solder joints. But one thing I did do, because this right here is going to be a driver. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it's going to be a driver, so he needed a little key liner. People call it different things: a keyer, soft keyer, hard keyer, hard line keyer, different things there. So we went ahead and added him a keyer circuit, external keying circuit, whatever you want to call it. Foot pedal electronic simulator, whatever you want to call it, to key up his big box. Let's put it that way. So we got a plug plugged into here. It's coming over to these 2 alligator clips. It's going to this continuity meter. Okay, so this is just going to let you know that the keyer is working properly. Okay, the hardliner, key, I don't know what you want to call it, man. I'll figure out a certain way to call it, y'all. Y'all bear with me now. Just want to make sure it's working. I want to show you that it works just fine with that continuity meter, because as soon as we key, we're going to need the tip in the ring here to actually touch. Okay, so we're going to show that. All right, we're going to pump a 4 bird watt, my normal bench radio, into this thing, see what we get out of it bird wise. I've already ran this on the digital here. She was peaking right there about 1400 on the digital. About a range of 1100 to 1400 on the digital. But what we're worried about is the bird watch with this, because they don't call my buddy Realdeal for no reason. He only deals with the bird, baby. Y'all don't laugh at my bird meter. My meter's cockeyed. I bought it from a guy and he didn't mount the dang meter in there. I've been meaning to take it apart, but I about dropped the meter the other day and got a little cockeyed. I ain't straightened it out, but hey, it's still working properly. That's all that counts. Y'all don't laugh at me over here now. Y'all don't laugh at this old country boy out here in Georgia. I'm just trying to do my thing here. Shit. All right, well, let's get started. Go ahead and put a 10 watt slug in the bird meter here. Okay. We're floating over here about 18.9. I'm going to show that drop. All right, first we're going to check out the keyer, the hard keyer. Okay. So let's check out that first. We're going to turn this variable all the way down. So if this keyer is working properly, you should hear this continuity meter buzz. Let's go ahead and give her power. All right, here we go. Sounds like it's working perfect to me. Key, unkey. Key, unkey. Transmit light, unkey. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug that so y'all that won't be bothering y'all while we're over here keying up. Alright, go ahead and unplug that and get that out of the way. Alrighty. Go ahead and turn that joker off. Alright. Next, I'm going to show you what we're going to be putting into it just from the radio. Alright, we're on the 10-watt slug. The 100 is 10, 40 is 4, 20 is 2. In between that's 1. So we're dead keying about 1.2 watts. Audio. Alrighty, 4 watts. 4 watts. Also, after we do this test, we're going to hook up this hot radio. Hurry up so we won't run out of space on this cat picking phone here. It's going to be a long video. Y'all bear with me. Go ahead and light this cat driving cigarette here. How many people, how many builders y'all know out there just keeps it real, man? Like you out here hanging out with me, man. This ain't scripted, man. Y'all chilling with me just like if you was hanging out with me right here with me, man. We just doing this all freestyle. I mean, come on. This is a hobby, man. This ain't a business to me, man. I love doing it. I love keeping it straight. You know, you might hear a little bit of foul language coming out of my mouth when I get a little excited. I apologize about that. But I'm a firm believer in God, and trust me, I would not be right here doing this right now without Him. And I will always put that up on the pedestal at all times, as much as I can remember. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop the 1000 watt slug in. Alrighty. We're going to start all the way down. Probably ain't going to show much, but we're going to start all the way down. Oh, I'm going to turn the box on first, y'all. Well, this light's interfering here. Let's get that kind of out of the way a little bit. Alright. Audio. Audio. Alright, so we're about at 100 bird watts. 100 watts RMS. Let's show the volt drop. This is with the variable all the way down. Oh, so we got a 15.0 volt drop. Alright, 15.0 volt drop. Still pretty safe operating range. I'm sure he ain't going to be running it that low. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go straight to medium. Okay. Let's see a dead key first. You got about an 80 watt dead key. Alright, 15.4 volts on the dead key. Alright, let's go ahead and modulate it. Audio. Alright, right there about 200 watts. Audio. About 190. 200. Let's go ahead and show you the voltage drop halfway up. Audio. You're at 14.5. Perfect operating range for the AB bias. Alright, let's go all variable all the way up. Dead key. About 190 watt dead key. $14 3 volts on the dead key. Focus. Audio. Audio. Alright, about 220 to 230 watts bird. Alright, let's show you the voltage drop. Audio. 14 volts even. Perfect operating range. Alright, so the most we can get out of this thing on 14 volts, okay, 14 volts is about 230 watts bird, right there about 230, okay. If we could keep that voltage up on about 15 volts, it would, you know, it would probably do more, about maybe 260. I can't really say exactly. I don't have a whole lot of experience with bird, but I'm gaining more and more as time goes on, so I can guess. But, you know, that's 14 volts. We're talking about almost, in some cases, lower than car voltage, you know, if you're on a good alternator and everything. So that's about 230 bird on a, it's pretty much a stock radio. Modulation turned up 100%. Limiter still there. 4 bird watts, about 20 on the peak. All right, now we're going to hook up a hot radio. And I have not done this yet, so I do not know what to expect. This is all freestyling right here. Go ahead and turn that radio off. So far, so good, y'all. I hadn't dropped the phone. I hadn't caused any sparks, made any smoke other than this cancer stick in my mouth. All right, we're going to do this right, y'all. We're going to take this slug out. Hurry up and get this done here so I won't lose, I need to get me one of them big 64 gig chips. Alright. Turn that back off. Alright, let's show you what this radio is doing on the bird. 10 watt slug. 1 watt dead key. Audio. Audio. Usually we'll see 10 watts from it. Let me turn this right here on. Audio. Audio. Alright, about 9 watts bird. Usually it'll peg it out, but who knows what's going on. I don't know, extra jumpers, whatever. Well, anyway, go ahead and get that dead key back down the way we had it on the other one. Alrighty. Oh, alright, 9 watts bird. Go ahead and take that out. Alright, I'm just going to key this up on high. Okay, I don't want to run out of time here. Alright, we're just going to turn that variable all the way up. Key this up on high. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're at 100 watt dead key on 1000 watt. Voltage drops to 14.8. Alrighty. No. 300 bird. No. Sorry, y'all, it ain't focusing here. Dang phone. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, 300 bird. Realdeal, you're a genius, man. That's exactly what you guessed that it probably would be doing. I was looking more about 400 or so. Alright, let's look at the voltage drop. Oh, damn. 13.5. God almighty. I don't know, big brother. It might survive on that cow picking high tap, man, but hell, just to be safe, I'd just run it on this medium, man. Let it stay at that 13.5 if you run that big radio into it. Shit. You got a 100 watt dead key swinging 300 there. Y'all want to roll the dead key up one quick time? See what's going to happen? I said I wasn't going to do this. Load. Yeah, he rolled that dead key up. It's actually cutting back a little bit on it. We'll roll that dead key back down now. Oh shit, that's no dead key at all. Let's see that thing swing with no dead key. Load. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut this thing off here. I'm going to get that dead key rolled back to 100 watts. I just want to see it do that 300 again. There we go. So, man, this thing's cool as a cucumber. That's the way you want to see it be, too. Oh, 300. Perfect, 300. Well, you was right, brother. I'll give it to you. 13.5 drop. Alrighty, let's go ahead and unplug this power supply. Shut that power supply off for the hot radio. That thing's counting down now. That thing's slowly lessening. Heat sink still cool as a cucumber. That's good. These right here are made to get hot. But I can leave my, as you can see, I can leave my finger on them. So that is a good sign. That is a good sign. Everything looks good right there. Okay, I did touch the preamp, Mr. Realdeal. The preamp does work, thank God. So I'm done, man. Oh, God. I guess we need to check the dang reflect, don't we? Well, hey, man, I ain't perfect, y'all. I didn't think about getting, I need to use a 100 watt slug for that. Where it is. Well, I can't think of it all, y'all. We'll find. See, real quick, y'all. See if we can find a 100 watt slug in here. 1,000. 5,000. 25,000. No, I'm just kidding. That ain't no 25,000. That's 500. Every time I need that cotton picker. Well, buddy, I'll check. I'll find that 100 ohm. We'll hook that 100 ohm. Check the reflect for you. And see what the reflect's sitting at. I guess I could. That 1,000 is going to be too. Well, I done got everything turned off now. Well, anyway, I'll check the reflect, man. I was about to check it out with that 1,000. Actually, I already checked it with that 1,000. It wasn't moving that. It probably ain't gonna move that anyway. And I mean, I could try to test that 10 out. I could try to use the 10. Let's try that 10 real quick. This ain't gonna save much. I'm on my live antenna, but I guess it'll give us a little idea of where the reflect's sitting at with the box. Alrighty. Let's turn that all the way up. Turn that on. I'm on the hot radio too. That probably gonna make the reflect up a little bit with how hard that thing's driving in there, but we'll check it out and see. Let's turn that back on. Oh, that ain't nothing, man. It's like 300 milliwatts of reflect. 2 watts of reflect. Oh, yeah.